Welcome to the GSOPicks.com Facebook page. I'm Daryl.
And I'm Jay.
And we're going to answer a few of your questions around the GSO Picks Shootout that's taking place on August the 28th, 2010. The first question we have is from Dave, who's a photographer who hails from Raleigh, North Carolina. Jay, the first question is, what exactly is the shootout?
Well, we have the write-up on the website for broken down for the photographers and the models and the makeup artists. If you read it, you still don't get it. Basically, this is what it boils down to. If you're a photographer, makeup artist, or a model in the industry, you want to come to this event. It's a great opportunity for you to meet other photographers, other models, and other makeup artists. And at the same time, you're going to leave with like 500 plus photos for your portfolio. It's just a great networking opportunity. We're going to have lunch catered. It's an all-day event. We're going to have workshops in the morning time, 1-hour workshops for everybody. But right around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, what's going to happen is that the building, and this is the building that we rented out, Club Rio, that's over on West Market Street, over in Greensboro, North Carolina. Club Rio used to be Rumba de Cache behind the International Mall on West Market. So we're going to be getting that building, and basically inside we're going to be having backdrops. We're going to have I think there's 4 different kinds of backdrops, a lot of different props that you can pose with, and then just a whole lot of natural backdrops, natural backgrounds within the club that you're going to be able to take photos with. There's not going to be, because it's a morning and a daytime event. It's not like it's an actual club. We might play a little bit of music and stuff to get people in the mood to taking photography, taking shots and stuff like that, but it's not going to be a club event. This is not for socializing. It's merely for networking for people in the industry. We're really just trying to bring people that are serious about modeling, serious about photography, and serious about the makeup industry. Trying to bring them inside. This is just the first one. We hope to maybe do this every season. So that's basically the shootout. It's basically speed dating for people in the industry.
Our next question comes from Janice, who's a model from Louisville, North Carolina. Janice's question is, how much is the event going to cost me? And also, can I pay on the day of the event?
Janice, you cannot pay on the day of the event. We're very selective in the people that we're taking, in that the first 30 models, the first 30 photographers, and the first 10 makeup artists, we're not taking anybody more after that. We wanted to limit it so that we could have a nice selection of people that are serious in the industry, and we just don't want too many people there. We want it manageable, and we want everybody to get their money's worth. And we think that those numbers, really work. Tickets are $35. They're available online. There's a couple of coupon codes floating around. If you know some people, just if you end up getting a coupon code, I think we made maybe like 4 or 5 of them for different promotions. You can try and get a promotion code to get $5 off, but we want to limit it, and there's not going to be any sales at the door. So yeah, you definitely want to go to the website. Either check the link on the Facebook page, or go to GSOPicks.com and look at the events on the website, and you're going to be able to find the shootout.
Our next question comes from Nyla, who's a model in Greensboro, North Carolina. Nyla's question is, what should I bring with me on the day of the event?
Nyla, that's a great question. We had a lot of people ask this question, and after talking with a lot of the makeup artists that have signed up, a lot of them are very adamant on you guys bringing your foundation. You need to bring your foundation. It's I don't know anything about makeup, but just bring your foundation if you have it. They were requesting it because it's hard to mix it. It's hard to get that color. And even if they do get that color, the whole hypoallergenic, I don't want anybody getting sick, breaking out in hives. It doesn't make for a good portfolio if you have hives all over your body. So definitely bring some foundation for the makeup artist to use. We'll label them, we'll keep them safe. I have a label machine over there, so we'll probably label them so they don't get mixed up. The other stuff that you can bring with you, wardrobe. Bring a wardrobe. Bring a selection of different outfits. We have to keep it PG rated because the event is 16 and over. So there's not going to be a lingerie shoot, unfortunately, but the swimwear is okay, and fashion. Just bring that stuff. If you want to bring a prop as well, a guitar, anything that you want, that you want in your photo shoot. No animals. Let's leave the animals at home. But everything else, if you have a purse, something like that you want to pose with, go ahead and bring it. Photographers, bring your cameras, bring your SD cards, bring your flash cards, and bring an abundance of them. So that we have a lot of flash cards, so that we're going to have runners going out to each photographer, grabbing their SD card and downloading, so that you guys always have fresh. You don't have to worry about downloading anything or clearing your card or formatting things, stuff like that. We're going to make sure that everything's backed up for you. Makeup artists, bring your kits. Bring your kits, whatever you work with.
Okay, our next question comes from Jim, who's a photographer in Greensboro, North Carolina. Jim wants to know, after the event, how will I get the photos that I take?
Jim, photographers are going to get the photos the day of the event. Before you leave, we're actually going to be burning a DVD or a couple of DVDs, however many pictures you took. Every single picture that you took personally, you're going to get a copy of those pictures. We keep copies for them. We're going to be meeting with the models personally. GSO Pics is going to be handling all the post-production work. We want to handle all the Photoshop and the post-production and stuff like that. With the models, personally, we're going to make the selections with the models, go over a couple different things. The models don't have to pay for their pictures, but we're holding on to them because there's going to be a whole lot of photos, and we want to make sure everybody gets credit for those photos. So photographers get pictures the day of the event because they're the easiest. The images are straight on their SD card, so it's the easiest. We can get them out of the way. We don't have to provide them any, post-production stuff. But models and makeup artists, we need to make sure that everything matches, that the photo A has this makeup artist assigned to it and this model assigned to it. So we just want to make sure that everything's organized the right way, and that's why we're taking a few extra days to give models their photos. But models should expect the following week to get a phone call, set up an event, set up an appointment for us to come out to them, or they can come to us, and we can go over their selections.
Awesome. Well, that's all the questions that we had. Those were our top 5. We certainly look forward to seeing you at the GSO Pics Shootout on August the 28th. It's going to be a great event, and it's going to be an even better opportunity. So, see you on the 28th. Take care.